Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? So this is a completely new camera angle for us, but it's okay because today I'm going to teach you how to get that Frippertronic sound. So what is a Frippertronic, you might be asking yourself? Well, according to Wikipedia, because it can probably explain it better than I can, Frippertronics is a specific tape looping technique used by Robert Fripp, the guitarist and founder of the band King Crimson. He also does a lot of ambient guitar stuff himself. It involves a system of tape looping originally developed in the electronic music studios of the early 1960s that was first used by the film composers Terry Riley and Pauline Oliveros. Probably botched that, and made popular through its use in ambient music by composer Brian Eno as on his album Discrete Music in 1975. The effect is now routinely found in many commercial loop station guitar digital effects such as the Boss RC3, and it basically involved two side-to-side reel systems, and he was getting delay times between 4 and 16 seconds before any digital delay, so before any of these two effects pedals that we're going to be using. That's right, I said two effects pedals. Yeah, I said two effects pedals. That's the only downside of this, is that you need two delay pedals, or you need a delay pedal that has multiple delays you can use. Like you can have multiple delays on at once, and you can change the settings for those delays. But anyway, enough of that rambling. The delay pedals we're going to be using today are the Flashback by TC Electronic, the original one, and then we're going into the Electro Harmonix memory toy, which it's on its last leg, probably going to die right after this video. Here's some clips of me fixing it right before I shot the video. Step 1, get effects pedals that won't die on you. Really, now you won't work? But it's working now, so hopefully it's working now. And then we're going right into my Marshall code 25 watt, and that brings up a thing which I'll get to later. And we're going to be using, for the first half, we're going to be using my Chapman Guitars M01 Norseman. For the second half of the video, we're going to be using my Epiphone S-G right here. So the way you want to set up your delay pedals is you want to have a short delay and a long delay. The reason why you want short long and not long short is because that if you do a long delay before your short delay, it will just make the short delay sound like nothing. Like, it'll be so droned out that this will mean nothing. You only get long delay. And yeah, so I'm going to turn my XVIVE on, the wireless unit, which interferes with my GoPro settings, so I can't look at the monitor anymore. That's why I keep looking over here. But now this is on, the monitor goes blurry, so now I can only talk to you. Where did I put that guitar pick? Excuse me. But anyway, this is how my guitar sounds clean. Well, this guitar. Here we are. If you have reverb on your amp or you have a reverb pedal, go ahead and plug it in. It makes it sound so much better. That's it. There we are. Now, like I said, what brings me to the amp, what I was going to say earlier, is that if you're using a combo amp like me, since it's very late at night, and usually I'd be going through Bias FX or Ableton Live, but my MacBook died. That's why we're going straight audio today. But if you're using an amp like me, a combo, there's built-in delay on it. Or if you have an amp with built-in delay, like some solid-state heads have delay on it. But if you have an amp with delay on it, you may be able to set it on here. I can't, because when I set the delay, like I tried to set this to a very long delay, because you have to have your short delay first, like I said. But I tried to set this to a long delay, but it's just a very long decaying delay that won't exactly work. So here's with the delay I have it on. I have it set to 1500. Like, you just hear how quiet that second delay was. Like, it could work, but not as good as how I have it set to the memory toy. So let's turn that off, and let's show you how each of these pedals sound on their own. So the TC Electronic Flashback is set to my Rob Scallon rain delay, if you want to know how to get that setting, I'm going to have a little screenshot of the settings on the screen. But if you want to hear this thing more in action, I have a video on the channel on how you can actually get this delay sounds. But anyway, here's how it sounds. Rob's Scout Rain delay. Very, very short delay. I'm sailing away. But anyway, like I said, very, very short delay. And then the memory toy is obviously our longer delay. And the knobs are set like that, and the blend is set slightly this way. And here's how this one sounds. Slight ringing, but the quickest way to get rid of that is take your delay knob all the way up and back down. That's what I call clearing the data. But anyway, this is how this sounds. Very, very long delay, slightly going into feedback. Yeah, it's very long, decaying, dying feedback, and like I said, to erase the data all the way up. But that's our settings, and just for fun, let's do the delay on the amp and delay on the flashback, just to see how that sounds together. Not really working at all. So anyway, I'm going to go get a drink because I'm actually really thirsty, and we'll be right back with how these two sound together. Alright, finally got my drink. A couple days later, I also kind of had an altercation with a barber, but we're fine, let's continue with the video. Alright, so where I believed I left the video was that we were going to turn both the delay sounds on to hear the Frippertronic sound we get from a short and a long delay, and I had to take the Chapman to the shop. So to finish out the video will be the Epiphone S-G. And like I said, it's been a week since I did that part 1 of the video, so hopefully the memory toy still works. Hopefully it's not dead. Let's cross our fingers. Let's turn the XVIVE on. So goodbye, Mr. Monitor. And please. Yeah, perfect. There we go. And there you see I had both of them on. You got to hear a little taste of what that Frippertronic delay sounds. Still going on a bit. But yeah. So once again, here are the settings somewhere on the screen. Rob Scout delay, long delay. If you don't know what the Rob Scout delay is, it's already explained in the video. But yeah, so this is how I would use this sound in my normal playing. So here we go. So yeah, that's basically how I use Frippertronic sounds. A lot of volume swells that I do on my S-G, a lot of messing around with the knobs on here, just creating a nice, suspenseful ambient track. And honestly, it sounds great. You can even do some kill switch stuff with it. But again, I don't know how that would sound. That sounds cool. But anywho, you can get so lost playing this stuff. It's very hypnotizing. And something that I did there, let me turn the delays off real quick, was that I went from a 1 chord to a 5 chord. So I went from E minor, let me turn the tone knob up, E minor to B major. So I was going between so it's basically going from an E minor scale to a B major scale. And yeah, it's just very fun to mess around with. You can do a lot of stuff in there. In fact, let's turn the delay knob on the memory toy down to like 12 o'clock, just to hear how that sounds if you want a shorter, long delay. And let's turn, why not, the feedback knob to about 1 o'clock. Also, this is just a test, but let's see how this sounds. That's kind of like a very washy rain. So if you turn the feedback back up to where it was, 3 o'clock, it's just like a very wall of rain slowly turning into feedback, which is kind of cool. Same time kind of annoying, so let's get rid of that. If we turn it to about, like, have 3 o'clock on feedback, 9 o'clock on a long delay, so if you have like 2 short delays, it's basically just like a rain, the Rob Scallon rain delay with a slapback of that, which is still kind of cool. But yeah, so basically that's some of the sounds that you can get if you do try to use Frippertronics in your set. Like I said, the only downside is that you have to have 2 delay pedals or 1 delay pedal that can do 2 different delays, like the Devin Townsend signature delay sound, or the TC Electronic Ditto Flashback, is that what it's called? That's starting to creep me out, but let's get rid of that. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this everywhere. Share it to Facebook, Reddit, share it with your post guy, share it with your kitty cat. We just got a kitty cat here, and she's so adorable. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next Monday with another fun video. Anyway, guys, goodbye and good night. I'm gonna jam on this for a bit while the credits roll.